actually, my new book talks about, especially people that are conservative, really conservative, that talk very, they're like raging homophobes. They're afraid of the whole lower half of their body. They have these urges and desires that they're just scared the hell out of, so they rage against it.
Right.
So they're
have you guys ever, like, had thoughts of ever being, or, have the thought ever cross your mind about being with a man or something like that?
Nah.
No, I mean, I think
no, I haven't.
No, never.
No.
Like, never when you thought about, and this question is very inappropriate, Rosalind. I'm going to slap your hand. I'm slapping my own hand. But,
no, it's a valid question.
Huh?
It's a valid question.
No, because
the
reason I say it's inappropriate, because, come on, I think that, and probably what happens is that people stop, because just like me, I know I'm heterosexual, and if ever, like, whenever I'm thinking about, like, if maybe I'm reading a story about lesbian or whatever, and, like, when my mind goes to picture the whole thing, it just shuts down. It just shuts down. It's like I can't even, my mind doesn't even go into, mentally I can't even
you don't want to see
visualize. Yeah, it does. So that's why I say probably what happens for people, and I'm not saying one way or the other, that's just me. So maybe for guys it's the same way. Like when you are reading a story, or like this has been out in the news for so long, and sometimes when you hear people give graphic detail about certain things like oral copulation and all of this stuff, your mind starts going, wondering, then you go, no. It just shuts down.
No.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. For guys, we don't, we really don't do that. But there's been times where I ain't gonna even lie, where I thought like I would want to be a woman.
You would want to be a woman?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when those times are. When the cops pull me over, I want to be a woman. When I need to get, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying, Scott. Come on.
Like, we don't get tickets. Like, we don't get, so what you trying to say, women don't get tickets?
MG, I want to congratulate you on that one, because when you put that out there, I'm like, all right, where's he going right now?
So you want to be a woman, that's one time. When's the other time?
Man, come on now. If I want to smoke some weed in public.
Wait, what?
If I want to smoke some weed in public, yeah, I want to be a woman.
So women get away with smoking weed in public?
Women get away with a lot of things.
Hey, look, if I want to cut somebody out and not have any kind of repercussions, I'll be a girl. I'll be a girl for that time period. There's certain things that women get away with that I would want to be. Yeah, there's certain things. Yeah, it is. Come on now, y'all. I mean, women call it.
MG, let me add to that. Like, as a guy, and you're...
Ladies, you hear this? Somebody better call into the show. The number's there. If you're listening and you hear this nonsense, call into the show.
Cool. I'm just making a point. Roz, when you're in a relationship with your man and your man get on your nerve or something like that, and you just get up in his mug, and then, y'all get to that point where you push a guy. No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
A guy give you that courtesy because you a woman. Now, if it was another guy that, you was your buddies with, and he start pushing your buttons, you'd be like, yo, dog, what's the matter with you? After a minute, you look at a man knows he can't go but so far, but a woman will go above and beyond that line. You know how you draw that line in the sand? And you look at your girl like, look, don't play with me right now. I'm not playing with you. And then she do it again, and you got to laugh, and you give him that look like, stop playing. A man can't do that. That's a basic problem.
All right, I can see that, because two guys they go to blows. They definitely go to blows.
But not just that. I was with I'm going to tell you a story. I was with this real quick. I was dating this lady, and I'm a man. I was going around, having sex and doing what I do. I visited this lady, and she was basically going to college and smoking weed and whatever, having a good time. And she was driving me home, and she said, "Watch this," and she said, "Put your seat back." So I put my seat back. She pulled out a joint and just started smoking, and I was like, "What the fuck you doing?" Right? So she pulls over to the police. Oh, excuse me. What the bleep you doing? So she pulled over to the police, right? And she rolled her window down, and she's like, "Hi, officer." She's just smoking. And they're like, "Hey, how you doing? And how's your day going?" She's just smoking her butt off, right? And they don't see me, because I'm like, my seat is real down. They don't see me, right? Okay. So they say, "Hey, have a nice day." And she drives off. About a block later, I get up, and I go, "I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Like, that has got to be the most awesome thing I've ever seen."
Where was this, and how long ago was this?
Man, this is long. Women get away with a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna even lie. Women get away with kissing dudes, Yeah, they do. Yeah, they get away with hitting people. They get away with cussing other people out. They get away with dropping the B word on people. I mean, come on now.